Speaking of shameless Starbucks promo, as I was bemoaning it yesterday, they have Starbucks paper cups here in the coffee. Except I'm brewing up an adaptogen coffee. This is just another packet from the Four Sigmatics. This stuff has been a lifesaver on this trip. The light and cinnamon one is really nice. I have several different ones with me. Oh my goodness, these have been awesome. But anyways, yeah, loving the Four Sigs. And I was just doing a little planning here in my planner. This Erin Condren planner has also been a savior. I brought it with me, and it's really helping me to stay on track with the, it helped me with the conference just to keep up with what talks I definitely wanted to go to. It can really be overwhelming coming to a conference like this. And so it helped me stay on track with what days different talks were that I wanted to go to. I can't believe we're already in August. I had a wonderful night's rest last night. I slept in a little late today. And I'm just there working at my computer, responding to some of your comments and taking care of some work. Hopefully we'll get to head out a little bit and explore more of Chicago today on our last day here on this adventure. But last night I went to the gym and I did my usual run, and I was ravenous last night, and I was tempted to go back to that Native Foods because that wrap I had yesterday was so delicious. I don't think I updated you guys. It was really good. But I checked my pedometer on my phone, my step counter. We walked, the two of us, or however many of you were tuned in yesterday, we walked 10 miles around Chicago yesterday. I didn't realize we had walked that much. So we really got quite a few steps in, and then with my run, I was like, why am I so hungry? So I ended up going to Whole Foods late last night. They were open until 10. So fortunately, I was able to get dinner at Whole Foods. But yeah, really worked up an appetite walking around and had a nice solid night's sleep here at the Hyatt. I have no complaints about this hotel aside from the room. The air conditioning is a little drying. But CeraVe AM has really helped. I got that little sample. I actually got 2 of those little samples, and I used another one this morning. And I've got to say, you know, I brought L2MD UV Clear with me, and I think CeraVe AM, at least for the purposes of the ambient humidity in this room and within Chicago, CeraVe AM is trumping, is serving my needs better than L2MD UV Clear. L2MD UV Clear really pulls through in the humid, sweaty climate of Houston with kind of the oily shininess. But here, where the air conditioning's blasting and I'm needing a little bit more, I find that that's not enough. CeraVe AM is superior. You know, if I didn't have so much sunscreen at home right now, I mean, I could open up my own Walgreens right now. If I didn't have so much sunscreen, I wouldn't hesitate to go back to purchasing CeraVe AM on a regular basis. It and the Eucerin Everyday SPF 30 are some drugstore wins. And that Aveeno mineral sunscreen that I showed in the hall the other day. So I'm here in the subway waiting for my train. We are Wells Lake bound, O'Hare bound, although we're not going to the airport. That's just the direction on the blue line. It's pretty low traffic time here. Pro tip, if you're ever visiting Manhattan and you've never been there before and you ride the subway, which you totally should, it's the most efficient way, can be the most efficient way to get around there. Never, ever get in the empty subway car. It's empty for a reason. Logan Square area, and I came over here because I really adore this restaurant, the Chicago Diner. It is a meat-free since '83, largely vegan restaurant in Chicago. They're notorious for their milkshakes, which I've never had before, but that is where we're at. Hi, table for one. How cute is it in here? Alright, they do have a lot of like funky mock meats. I'm not a fan of seitan, so I almost never order anything that is seitan based. If you're gluten-free, that one's a big no-no, by the way. It's like a wheat thing. So this is just their little fun seasonal menu, and then their regular menu. I just washed my hands, and I'm going to take advantage of this moment we have together to apply a little UV gel. But I just ordered the Buddhist Karma burger. It's a sweet potato and tofu veggie burger that has like a curry flavor to it. I'm excited. And then it comes with sides, so I'll show you guys that when I get it. Hopefully I can finish this up before I leave. I won't have another empty. But yeah, the train is definitely the way to get around here. I would have taken the train into from the airport to my hotel, but the amount of time that it would have taken to do that was an hour versus the cab was 25 minutes, and I really wanted to get to the conference because there were some talks that I didn't want to miss. So that's why I took a cab into the city. I flew into Midway, and that's where I'm flying out of because I always fly Southwest. But the subway here is very efficient and runs really quickly and is very easy to navigate, as is the one in New York. I love riding the subway. I just think it's a very efficient way to get around. The one that is a little quirky, not quirky, but is the one in DC. I can't remember what it is, but it's something about the way you swipe your card is always seemed odd to me, and I always kind of get stymied by it and annoy the residents who are in a hurry. So, yeah, I try and avoid the peak hours when I'm new in a city for trying to explore their public transportation so I don't annoy the residents. So I know in New York that can really stress people out when they're trying to get to work and the tourists like jamming up the thing, but deep down inside they understand that it's not easy to do right away. Look, organic ketchup. But this little bad boy has been a savior on this trip. Obviously I can't tote around the whole 32-ounce bottle that I usually swig on all day. You know, I normally get in 3 liters of water a day, and I think I've been hitting that because the gym here has a water dispenser, and I've been filling up there, and the hotel lobby has tons of water fill-up stations, so I haven't had to use water fountains or anything. That's nice. Yeah, I highly recommend one of these children's water bottles because the adult size ones are just too big, and by the time you fill them up, you don't want to carry that around all day. And this isn't too kiddie size that it's too small. I recommend it. I'm wearing my bracelet again. I love this bracelet, by the way, the Ana Luisa one, and my earrings. I'm not wearing my necklace because it doesn't really go with this t-shirt. These are my 32-degree shirts from Costco that I brought 2. So the one I had on yesterday kind of stunk after the end of the day, and I didn't want to put it on, so I put in a fresh one. But I've also got my Coolie Bar cardigan. She's going to need a bath at home, though. That I've been wearing when I'm outside to protect my arms. And then I also have my sleeves with me, too. So yesterday, I got really kind of hot walking to the wheel. I got a little overheated. So I was wearing my compression stockings and my long black pants and the long sleeves of the Coolie Bar, and I did get a little overheated, so I took off my Coolie Bar and put these on, and it was just okay. So they're really handy in that regard. And they come up to, you know, mid-arm, so they get a little droopy around here. That's the only thing that I don't love about them. So this restaurant has been in existence since 1983, I suppose. So meat-free a little bit longer than myself. As you guys know, I'm approaching over a year of being vegan, the pursuit of the vegan lifestyle. And I made a lot of changes outside of just my diet, I think. You know, my motivation was kind of like, why not? Because I love vegan food, and I'm not really a big meat or dairy. I was never really a big meat or dairy consumer. Many of you found my channel when I first had moved to Texas, and I was eating a bit more meat than I ever have in my entire life, kind of when I first got to Texas. That's not a reflection of my overall eating habits throughout my life, though. I kind of just wanted to try a lot of the stuff when I moved to Texas because they are known for their meat, their seafood, and so I just kind of wanted to try a lot of stuff, and then I fell back into my usual, like, tendencies towards preferring plant-based foods. That's really just when I felt like, why not just go at least for a vegan diet and see how it goes. And it's really easy for me. I realize it's not easy for many people, but it's really easy for me. I have a very, you know, my mom obviously went vegan, so I never had any pushback. And I've never, like, growing, I think another big thing that has made it easy for me, just as far as food, is that growing up, I can think of the 10 things that my mom is a very good cook, but I can think of the foods that we ate growing up and, like, some of her signature things, and it was a minority of them that were meat-centric or dairy-centric, and there were several... My food just came. There were several, you know, foods that, like black beans and rice, we always ate, and that's basically vegan. I think, yeah, she always made them with olive oil, not butter. No, I'm good, thank you. She always made them with olive oil, not butter, so it wasn't as though I felt deprived or like, oh, I can't have this. So for me, it was not hard switching the diet. But some of the other things that I've slowly started incorporating is more of the ethical tendencies, more of the trying to exclude animal products from your overall life. That's been more of a transition. I've obviously never like bought heavy leather goods, so it wasn't as though I had to stop my leather habit. I think skincare is one thing that I don't know if I'll ever go vegan for the skincare. I think it would just unfortunately limit my content. So that's where I'm at. You guys have been a big help. So my food is here. Here's the burger. Looks pretty good. Came with a chimichurri sauce. Flip you around, make sure I can see. It came with a chimichurri sauce. I asked for balsamic vinegar on the side, and then this is a vegan Caesar dressing. There's salad, and then I got some steamed veggies as well. All right, I'm gonna sample the Caesar dressing.
Oh my God, I'm doing it right now.
It's a little mayonnaise-y tasting. Tastes like mayonnaise, not like Caesar. If you like mayonnaise, I think it's veganese. a good curry taste without being overwhelming. It's tofu and sweet potatoes. There's sprouts and then a chimichurri sauce. Chimichurri sauce I didn't quite get a bite of, but... There's like a dog over there. This would be easy to recreate. I'd like to try and recreate this with the Frontier Co-op's no salt curry. That stuff, love it. I put it on everything. It's my new Mrs. Dash. Well, no, I won't say that. But it's another, it's like Mrs. Dash kicked up several notches. I forgot to mention there's also grilled pineapple in the center. I'm still not really tasting the chimichurri sauce though. And my one critique, I mean it happens with the tofu patty. It kind of falls apart a little bit. But it's very good. I don't mind it a little crumbly though. Well, that was really good. You know, I have to say, Chicago, at least my experience, maybe people are a little more timid because I walk around with this goofy hat. But Chicago, just like Houston, is very YouTuber friendly. No one's giving me a hard time. But yeah, I always see like YouTubers in LA. They'll be in a restaurant, just like I was there, talking to the camera. They're not filming anyone else in the restaurant, and then the restaurant will make them stop. And to me, for a restaurant, particularly a non-chain restaurant, this has to be one of the dumbest maneuvers, because you're basically getting free advertising. They're showing your food, and if you tell them to stop, then it's going to leave pardon the pun, it's going to leave a bad taste in their mouth, and they're less likely to say warm and fuzzy things about you. Plus, you're getting free advertising. And I understand, you know, businesses, you have to be careful. They have to protect their customers, that you're not like filming them without them knowing. I completely understand that. But like I was doing there, you know, just filming myself, to me, it's like free advertising for the restaurant. So I don't understand why restaurants would make people stop doing that. I've never been asked to stop, so hopefully, knock on brick, I never have to, or touch wood, as they say in the UK. Subway cages, I call them. I have an irrational fear of getting stuck in one. They're really claustrophobic if it's rushed. They kind of terrify me. I don't like those revolving doors either. Okay guys, we're going to the top of the Hancock building now. judgment. I have to go in here. You guys know I had an American Girl, well, I still have my American Girl doll. And the Chicago American Girl place is the best. It's better than the any other one. I think it's the OG one, I want to say. Cool, they got male dolls. Where have I been? Isn't he cute? How cute these mini dolls are. The Clippity Cloppity Carnival. Oh, I just love this one. If they brought back, looks like they brought back some of the OG dolls. Addie, Samantha, Felicity. I don't remember this girl's name. She came out later. Was that Josefina? Yeah, Josefina. That's right. I remember now. And then I always thought Kit was really cute. Where's Molly? I don't see Molly. I enjoyed Molly. Oh, Mary Ellen, 1954. Oh, bathing suit is adorable. They always had fun little books, too, outside of the stories that went with the dolls. They're like little tips books were always helpful. School rules writing. Here are minis. Now these minis are, they're not as creepy as the original minis they came out. It looks like they made them a little less creepy than the last rendition. The store has really nice displays of all the dolls too. They have these Welly Wishes dolls that I was looking at when I came in, those little mini ones. Comment below on if you know what the story is with those. They seem to have like cute little Wellingtons on, shoes. They're really cute. Oh, is this one from Hawaii? Nanea. Oh, how sweet. Hope you weren't a fan of oxybenzone containing sunscreens, Nanea. Nothing but zinc oxide for you. Oh, how cute is her little fruit plate there with the papaya? I don't think the quality of the clothing is what it once was. When with the OG dolls, it's just the stitching and everything is too mass produced, but it's still pretty good. And like the little toys, I feel as though their quality is pretty good still, but not as good as it once was. I like her. The Mary Ellen doll is really cute too. She's like mod 50s. Oh, look, a little poodle skirt. Oh, I totally love her mini fridge. I would have wanted that. OMG, stop. Mary Ellen has a cute little mod mini house. Oh my goodness. Mary Ellen is a hipster and she doesn't even know it. She's got a tiny house with pancakes. I see. These are the Welly Wishes I was talking about. They're like a whole new series of dolls. And I was reading on the back of this box from Camille that apparently there are 5 different little characters and they all learn to be friends. So this is like these are like mini versions of the American Girl dolls. They must be a younger age though. Oh, they're really cute. I'm tempted to get one. Why? I don't know. Well, let's go see what the old water tower has to offer. Well, Chicago, yet again, it has been another pleasant trip. Well, I'm back in my room here, all cleaned up. Friendly housekeeper came and tidied up. So that about concludes our time together in Chicago. Thank you guys for coming along with me. I had a ton of fun. Tomorrow I have a very early start, so you guys are going to keep me company for another vlog going home tomorrow. And I think I should have an I Her haul to share with you guys. But I had a ton of fun while I was here, and I'm really glad you guys came along. Hopefully I was able to share as much as I could about the actual conference within the limits of restrictions, and then, you know, show you guys something a little different than the usual scenery and day-to-day vlogs. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.